For all the honeys in the Hyundai, for all my dreams, you know it's alright.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Today we got the top 8 top what are you? Top 8 competitor.
Yeah.
Jeremy Ortiz.
Oh yeah, baby.
Can you introduce
Hello.
yourself?
Yes, I am Jeremy. I got top 8 at the Connecticut Hartford Regional. I got 7th place. I started off 7-0, and I lost the last 2 rounds because I'm dumb. My tournament experience was pretty good. I only went into time once because I played against Memento, and all my rounds were less than 20 minutes, except for my last 2 games and that Memento duelist. Other than that, I was usually the first person to stand up.
And you played Tenpai Dragons?
Yes, I played straight up Tenpai. Yep.
Awesome. All right, let's see the deck profile.
All right. So this lineup is pretty standard here. But I like the 1 Fadra, I like the 1 Genroku. I know some people play the 2 Fadra, but I feel like I don't want to see the second one. I don't want to brick on him. I don't want to see him at all. I feel like if he's in the grave at all, like I can always ditch him and get him back with Bident. And the 1 Genroku is just like a 4th copy of Pydra. I don't play any Bestials, so that would be like another reason to play like multiple Genrokus, but I don't want to open with this guy. I only want to search him when it's like necessary for like a combo. It's like the only time.
I see.
The other engine, it's pretty standard. And the terraforming and the 3 pots. I found myself siding these out. That was part of my strategy, was to side these out going second post side, because I would rather just see the card straight up and then still OTK my opponent. And like these cards don't really do anything. They don't let you kill. So like against like the decks that if you don't kill them, then you have to like stun them somehow. So like I have some cards on my side that let me do that, which is just like a part of a combo, which I'll show later. But I felt that this card post side going second when it's my choice is not that good.
Did you not play any? Did you not play any Dorodoras?
No, I played no Doradora. No,
oh, that's
I'm sure when the ban list comes out, because it's probably gonna come out this week. I'm sure that they're gonna do something that's gonna force you to play multiple Dorodoras. But I played it at Nats. I only played one of it, and I didn't really like it because it's not searchable. It is another copy of Pydra, but then I'd rather just play more Pydras. I'd rather just play 3 Pydra.
Is it not searchable off of Sengen?
Only off of Kaiman.
Oh, only off of Kaiman. Okay.
Yeah. And then non-engine, I played the Board Breakers. At Sacramento, I did not play this card. Instead, I played 6. I played 3 and 3, but I found that opening multiple talents sucked, and I did want Thrust more because Thrust could search like more in the deck. So like this also gets like this gets the pot if I really need to, or it gets the terraforming, and I optimized some of the cards on my side too, where this is better. But I do like the Regeki and Darkhold because I want to have. There are times that you just want 2 of these, like literally any combination of 1 and 1 or like just 2 and 0. Like you want 2 of these. And at Sacramento, I didn't play Feather Duster in the main. I liked it. Ryan told me to play it, so I did. So I think this ratio is really good.
Yeah,
I've always liked the 2 thrust 1 talent.
Yeah, the thrust in general, I think, was our team is also trying to do more thrust in the main deck, or the side deck rather. That just helps you get into a lot of things, and at the same time, because of the amount of mulch armies and shifters in the format, thrust just kind of helps you play through that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean thrust is better going second, and like tactics is better going first. So that's what I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
So like there are times that like when I go first, like I will take this out because like this isn't like I'm not getting it in my hand.
Yeah.
They're not unless they bestial me, which is like almost impossible.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's like it's great post side going second. So that's like the same thing with like this not being better, like post side going second, where this is.
Yeah.
It's still good because I want to go second, like the majority of the time I should be. So this is good in the main for that reason.
All right.
And then the last one, just 3 droplet. This card's amazing.
Yeah, droplet.
The card's just
Droplet's
insane.
insane, dude. I got droplets so many times at Hartford. It's so degenerate, man.
The and this 9 hand traps, just very generic.
Yeah, I mean,
I had no complaints about any of these cards.
Shifter, Molcharmi, and Imperm. No Ash Blossoms?
I side. So I'll show you. Let me show you the side first, then the extra, and then I'll show you like a cool thing that you can do in the deck. So 3 Ash. I don't know how I feel about this card, like in general, just because like it by itself, like as your reactive like hand traps, because like my only other like reactive like hand traps are like just these. Where like Charmy, like drawing you any of the like any one of these doesn't really do anything, but like opening multiple of these is fine. So but like you're only playing 9. So again, like it's a ratio thing. Like this card felt like kind of lackluster. This card felt a little lackluster, but I don't know. It was okay. It's like it's great for the mirror, I guess.
Yeah.
Like having to hit like cards like like the Erratic Seal or stuff, but maybe playing like 3 Bestials would probably be better, or like 5 Bestials and like or 4 Bestials and 2 Ash maybe would probably be better.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably see that. Bestial cards are really good. I don't hate the Bestial cards. In the side, definitely. 3 Ghost Sister. This card's ridiculous. This card shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Or like things like that. Like especially at Sacramento. Like you saw like I saw how ridiculous this card is. I remember the first time I used it, I was like, wow, this is not cool doing this to people. But I did not have to do this at all during the tournament, so this card could have been anything.
Did it work for you in Sac?
In Sacramento, yes. It worked for me. It worked for me twice, and there was one time where I had 2 in my hand, and I still lost because I had no engine.
Yeah,
I had no non-engine to break the board where my engine wasn't good.
That is exactly how I lost. Actually, one of my rounds at Hartford against Ritual Beast, I just drew double Ghost Sister and nothing else.
Yeah, that's how like the card can be. Like it does buy you a turn in those matchups, or like as you get closer to the end of the match. So,
but there's no one card that you can draw for your 6th going second where it would like make up for the fact that you drew multiple of that.
Correct. It would just be a board breaker at that rate. Yeah. The Quackmare Drago, like this card's just amazing.
Yeah, that card's insane. That card's so degenerate.
I played against. I'll show. Yeah, I also played this card too, Necro Valley.
Okay.
When I played against the Ubel guy, I Necro Valleyed him, and then I made the seals. So like he like out of the Necro Valley, but then like I put up the Kawaki Drago, so like he was like forced to go battle attack it while I had Genroku up. So like I use Genroku to get Chandra, and then he still has to attack. So like he has to attack like in order to get rid of it because he has SP Little Knight.
And
then like I get to do like a synchro play, or I get to like put up like cards or like get resources. So like it was like it put him under pressure. This card is really good. This card in Sacramento I had in the main because I thought like I was doing I thought I was making like a meta call. I thought I was like being nice with it. I'll show you. There's a card in my extra. I play Ancient Fairy Dragon, so like there is like a combo that you can like do like with the Necro Valley. But the idea behind it in the main and also in the side too is that like post side game 2, when you shifter Snake Eye or like when you shifter a deck or do something where you cannot kill them, and you know that you still are able to make a level 7 synchro, you can pop your Sengen summoning to get this, and then still make seals after that. And Ancient Fairy is also just crazy because you can do like other things with Ancient Fairy as well that I can show you as part of the combo. But as cool as it was, like if they get 2 guys, then they just make Phoenix, and then like you have to
Yeah.
have like you have to have imperm
Yeah.
or droplet to stop it. So it's cool. Like it was cool in theory. The two lightning storms. This is
More
this is another
copies of
change.
Regeki.
Yeah, more copies of Reggae, more copies of light.
Yeah.
More importantly, more copies of Feather Duster. Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah. It'll be cool when Heavy Storm comes back. So, but yeah, this is another change that Ryan made, and but because I had Cosmics in originally, and like the Cosmics were cool, but like I even told him I was like, like you really should have like the Cosmics for like the Runic deck and stuff, because like you're only gonna have like 3 cards to out. But I didn't play against any Runic until like literally the end when like I got my second loss. But that's like a 95-5 matchup. Like there's no way. It's so hard to beat that matchup playing this deck.
Yeah.
Um,
And
Rivalry.
just before we go
sorry.
on, for those of you who don't know, Ryan is a friend of ours who was also playing Tenpai at Hartford.
He played the same deck as me. Same
Yeah,
deck. We played the
so
same list.
shout out Ryan.
Yeah, salad voice. Rivalry. Yeah, this card's great. This card should be banned.
stupid too.
Yeah, the last card I played was Sengen Kaiho. I saw a list from a guy at like another regional that mentioned like how this card is good like in the mirror. And I'm like, okay, well the mirror is gonna be very popular. Like a lot of people, the deck's cheap. A lot of people like want to play it. So I'm like, all right, let me try it. And so the thing is like, if you like set up, like you said, so you set up Seals plus Genroku, and when they go, even if they go like field spell, get 2 guys up, you go Seals target their guy, you go Seals effect, and then because you have only Fire Dragons, so you only have the Genroku and they have 2 guys, you flip the Kaiho, so it immediately becomes a battle phase, and then your Seals is able to bounce because the field spell only protects during the main phase. It becomes a battle phase,
Oh.
and then so then you have Genroku and you have whatever you special off of the field spell. So you can build your board there. You can make a Meteor Burst. You can make Black Rose. You can stun them. You can make a Transcendent play at that time. And also like randomly, like this card just lets you banish and like draw a card. Or like
Yeah.
if for some reason they get to play, then like and you still have a hand, you banish, you draw a card, and you special like as many of the Tenpais from your hand. I didn't do that. I sided it against the guy that went undefeated.
Elias,
the-
yeah. The cash
Yeah.
player.
The cash guy, and it worked against him because again, it works against decks that like just want to go second and kill you. Anything that isn't playing Fiendsmith cards, I think this card is really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the side there.
And just for context, what was your main deck count?
40.
Okay, 40 on the dot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of standard.
Yeah. I don't think you need to play like any fancy cards in the main to
Mhm.
put you over 40. And the extra, the Ancient Fairy that I talked about, I'll show you a combo. This card's like, in theory, this card's really cool. You can still like, you could even get like your Sengen summoning off it, like theoretically, like if you really need to. But it's cool. I'll show you the combo. Black Rose. I can only count like maybe on one hand how many times I've summoned this, like playing this deck
Mhm.
at all. Kui Belt, so you can like OTK like through Shifter, like if you have like the really bad combo. Samurai Destroyer. This card was great in Sacramento. I didn't summon it at all. Today at the regional.
You're not playing Yubo?
I played one Ubel. No, I played 2 Ubel. That's a lie. I played against Jeff York. That wasn't a match because he passed both games. But
Shout out, Jeff.
yeah, but I didn't have to make it against that guy, the second guy, because Dark Hole and Regeki are really cool.
Yeah, that's insane.
Odd Eyes. I didn't make it, but it's there for the mirror. 2 Bident, 1 Transcendent. Never needed the second Transcendent. I didn't care when the guy ripped it at the cashier guy. I only lost, like I said, because like my last cards were I had Raigeki, Dark Hole, Kaiman, Lightning Storm. I Lightning Storm's back row. I Dark Hole him. No, I Raigeki him. Either or, it doesn't matter. And he still had the Shangri-Ira with another material. So like as part of my combo, like I made the Transcendent. And literally, if I just set the Dark Hole or if I just played it, it would have been game. Because I pop my field spell and then I get the Bident back. And that's 8,000. Because it would attack twice directly for damage, and the Bident puts the 8,000 up. This card's great. Ask a friend for it. Ruddy Rose, another great card. This card was great. I think I did it in the mirror. I did this in the mirror and it won me the game. I got rid of all his... yeah, this card's really, really good. I think it was like the only time I ever used it that I won the game, but the card this is really strong. Like yeah, just like getting rid of all the Fiendsmith cards, like any like all those grave reliant decks, like everything relies on the grave. Everything relies on the grave. Erratic Seal, you just need it. Doolittle for D barrier. I never did it. SP, I didn't summon it. I don't think I summoned it at all. And Hida and Promethean Princess, I didn't summon either of these. No. But they're there for. These are mostly there for the mirror. That's all it really is there for.
Snake Eye? Do you make
No,
it a
for
Snake Eye ever?
No, because I'm not trying to like link with their board.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless they like negate my Chandra, and then like I can like go into this to then like go into this to bring my Chandra back.
Yeah.
That's like the only time.
I see.
Yeah. But so like what you can do, like I said with the
field spell, Necro Valley?
yeah, so like with the field spell, it's like I think it's this.
So it's summoning Pydra and a discard, right?
Yeah, so like you do this, you normal this. This is just like a random card in your hand.
Yeah.
You'll get the Kaiman.
And discard the Imperm.
This gets this, but this can get yeah. So you're gonna get this.
Mm-hmm.
You'll special it, and then you'll make this gets discarded too. Sorry. So this makes the Ancient Fairy, and then you go Kaiman. Sorry, I'm looking at my extra deck. You grab Genroku. You could also do this, I think, if this searches Genroku too, and you could like get like Fadra, but you could also remember that so this also has the effect to special one from your hand. So like it works like even without Genroku. Like if you use Genroku like as part of this combo, like you have to start with it, it's fine. Because this can still special from your hand. You have to skip your battle phase, but you don't have one going first.
Yeah.
This is only going first combo. This is only going first. Assuming that you're gonna be that you want to go first, or like you need to go first, and you have the Necro Valley like in your deck. Then you'll use this. You'll get the Fadra. This will bring this back. Then you'll use this to pop, and then you search for the Necro Valley, and then these two makes the seals. So like you've effectively layered your board to where like theoretically like they need like two guys to get rid of this, so you can get rid of the second guy, and then this can special out it can special out a Pydra for next turn to get you like another Kaiman, and this can get like during like you can go like battle to get a Chandra, and then you can
also
like
summon a Drago.
interrupt their board. You can summon Drago, yeah, like post, yeah, like again because this is still gonna be post side, so like, you can still get the Drago like off of it.
If you feel like they still have gas, you can just get the Drago.
If you had an extra card, if you had an extra monster, then you could have used you could have made an SP, so your board could have been both of these. If you don't use the Genroku effect.
I see.
Yeah. To special from the deck, which it can happen. So like this is like a super like layered board, but it's just a cool thing that like I thought was cool with the deck that like you could try to do to like stymie your opponent, or still like I said, if you're trying to go for game and you know that you like or like you have cards and you want to like put pressure, put cards up and try to buy back another turn, you can do that to get the Necro Valley, where like in matchups like Snake Eye, having like Drago isn't good. That was the idea behind the Necro Valley. But all in all, I had a fun time at the regional. I had a fun time with everyone, seeing the Mammals, seeing the Salad Boys. You know, everyone that I went with, we all got our invite. I was happy to get top 8. I was really happy to get the mat. I really wanted this mat. He looks really, really good.
Mat.
Yeah, I like the zones. I say that a million times,
great.
but And shout outs to, like I said, the Salad Boys, Team Wasted Potential, the Mammals, and I'll see everyone at Niagara.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
See you at the next one.
Left on red said none of this shit would get easier. Best friend flirting with death, collect winnings from the